Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Chrono Cross. So we are actually on AuldDragon Isle, and the reason is because there is something that I want to show off, and so I think this is going to set up me to show off the fight with Lynx having a Spectre weapon. Yeah, you'll be quick to fight. In fact, I can just turn on auto. Let's actually speed things up. So we this is optional. This is an optional area, and if you don't do this, you don't get. I don't know when you would get Frog Prince, but the alternate Dragoon fight that would give you Frog Prince does not appear on New Game Plus. So I'm not sure what's going on, but. Because we're in the path of having not gone and gotten Rasley, incidentally, if you go to the Hydra Marshes, you can go through all of that. There are no dwarves there at all. You can fight the Wingipede, drop down. You will not fight Madame Pentapus, and the cage is empty, and it says it looks like something was recently held here or something like that. Indicating that if you hadn't done all that, Pentapus did in fact eat Rasley. And then if you come here, optionally before going to the Mount Pyro, you get a little scene afterwards. It can happen on either the A or the B route, but you have to have not recruited Rasley, which of course is automatic if you go on the B route of not trying to save Kid. But if you rejected Rasley on the A route, you can still get the scene. So I'm just going to go through this. It'll be a pretty easy fight.
Humans helping fairies, you surprise me. However, there is no way I can allow you to leave here alive. You will pay for not heeding our warnings with your lives.
That's just rude. So it's after all this, but I figure I might as well get this fight in. We'll see how the Hi-Ho tank goes with us being significantly more powerful. Whoops, I'm on auto fight. I forgot that. That's a lot of damage there. So let's go ahead and Tornado. I mean, it's Elemental Affinity, and... there we go. Talk about overkill. I do enjoy the animation that you got with the fight. I like how they put in some of these special animations in some of the fights. It's great. Another Growth Star, 6 hit points for Ald, 1 Strength, 4 hit points, 1 Strength, 1 Resistance for Tidal Rabbit, 14 hit points and 1 Resistance for Sophronia. So he's been just skyrocketing on hit points. We got a knee pad and some upheavals.
Such strength. Are we to be driven off our land once again? Is there no land on this planet where we can live in peace? Oh, goddess of fate, why were we dealt such a hand? Are humans really the greatest species on this planet? These heretics of evolution, these destroyers of the planet.
Well, goddess of fate, we know who that is.
Oh, there's a fairy over there. Oh, is it all right? Who are you? I will be fine. The other fairies, are they all right?
I do not feel their presence in the caves anymore. I am sure it is safe outside as well.
We're sorry, but wait right here for a minute. We need to go further into the cave. It will only be a little while.
And we go in and say hi to the water dragon, who seemed so friendly and helpful.
Welcome, son of man. Now come to me. Thou need not explain. I know already what thou seekest here. There is naught to be surprised about. It is but a trifle for we sleeping dragons who have dwelt upon this land for ages. Mount Pyre, the land thou seekest, is home to the fire dragon. Unless thou quenches red blazes, it will prove a difficult journey. Take this, son of man. My breath can freeze even boiling lava.
Gives us a squeeze bottle of ice-cold ice breath. All has been bestowed with the ice breath.
Take my subordinate as well. It shall be useful in holding back the fire dragon of Mount Pyre.
All has been bestowed with the frog prince.
Wilt thou change this world, or wilt thou change thyself? Wilt thou live on with thy mother planet, or wilt thou turn thy back on the planet and tread another path?
They said that they were chased out of the forest by the humans, and they drifted down to our island, so the humans are to blame.
So even if we didn't kill the Hydra, other humans would, and this would still happen. One difference is that we did it to save our friend, and the other, if you go back there on the other route, on this route, there's a guy there who says, are you looking for a Hydra? Well, I think we just killed the last one, and this is going to make us a lot of money. So, you know, we at least did it for a good reason.
Because of you humans, our village, our friends have been made victims. Why can't humans live in harmony with nature? Why do you continue to act the way you do? Don't you see what the outcome of your choices will be in the future? Why? Why? You crooks, I hate all you wicked humans. Hurry up and get off this island. Very sad tragedy, triggered by the acts of humans. We have lost so many of our people and loved ones. Although our village has been saved, no one here thinks kindly of man. I am extremely sorry, but please leave the island as soon as you can.
And Kid collapses. And we get a preview of something that would oftentimes come much, much, much later. And there's artwork about this scene, too, I think. Yeah, you can't really see it, but there's Ald over there.
Where am I? I fainted, eh? Sorry, did I wake you up? I had a bad dream. Seeing that fairy's eyes filled with tears over losing her friends, that must have triggered memories of my own past. I was an orphan. I was abandoned when I was a baby. There was someone who took me in and raised me as if I were her own little sister. I'm alive here today thanks to her. There were a lot of others like me at Sis's place, and she was always making strange stuff. We didn't have money, but we were all happy.
Surely the Princess of Guardia could have helped her out.
Up until that Lynx bastard came and shattered our happiness to pieces. Lynx raided our house, burned it down, and kidnapped Sis. Sister never came back. Since then, I've wandered the world and experienced so much pain just to get by. No one was there to help me. I was always alone. If you ask me, the idea of guardian angels watching over us all the time, that's a load of rubbish. In this world, the underhanded always get the last laugh. Only the ones who don't think anything of hurting others end up getting what they want. The ones who kill, the ones who devour, they're the ones who survive. That's the only rule of this world. The great species of mankind, our wonderful world filled with love and happiness. Don't make me laugh. But if that's how it is, that's fine with me. As long as I'm alive, there ain't no going back. I'll abide by this world's rules and do what I gotta do, despite the rotten hand of cards I've been dealt. I'll make sure that bloody bastard pays for what he's done. I will get even, no matter what it takes.
So the fact that you have this whole scene here, that you can only see in very specific circumstances. Number one, this place is entirely optional. Two, you have to take a route in which you're basically saying, nah, I'm not going to go try to save this person who I've been adventuring with for quite a while. Which, I suppose if you hadn't taken her along, that might make a difference. But it's still like, and that's a pretty important scene. I mean, I'm not sure if that's the first indication that you would that you could have about Luca. Technically, the teleporter probably is. But if you really put two and two together, but I think that that's the kind of thing that will really only come up in your mind on a New Game Plus kind of thing, or if you already know what's going on in the story, if you've been spoiled. Like I think they, as much as I like this game, and as much as I like having the choice of all the characters and showing them off and playing around with them all and stuff like that, I do think that if they had kept it down to the number of characters you had in Chrono Trigger, roughly, 7 to 10, something like that would probably work out pretty well. I mean, to be perfectly honest, so many of the characters are superfluous, and that's kind of disappointing. Like, I mean, how many of them? I mean, a lot of them are integral to the story, but they also don't need to be like party members. Like pretty much all the Dragoons, for example. It's just kind of frustrating that you can only see this in this very specific way. And unless you see it the first time through the game, which is going to really set you up for knowing who she's connected to, rather than learning that so much later in the game. Like, it really changes dramatically your view of the story going forward. If you don't see the scene, then you get to, like, the later point and you're like, if blind playthrough first time, knowing nothing about this game, perhaps having played, if you've played Chrono Trigger even then, I mean, if you haven't played Chrono Trigger and you don't know who any of those characters are, then it's just going to all be over your head. But if you have played Chrono Trigger, then this is going to be like, holy cow kind of thing. And then if you don't see the scene right here, you don't find this stuff out until so much later. And especially and especially put in that very touching scene with the campfire. That should have been main game required viewing, I think. You know. Like, I really do like this game for a lot of ways, but there are definitely things that could have been done to make it better. Alright, so we are basically done here with that. So I am actually going to pause the video, and we'll pick it up after I get through Fort Dragonia for the most part, and we're like at the top and about to go through those sequences of events. So I can show off the fact that Lynx does get the Spectre weapon in that fight. I may also kind of like try, like, I don't know if you can win that fight at all, but considering my star levels and stuff like that, I might be able to. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm actually going to pause the video, which is going to be interesting because I have not done this very often, and we'll see what happens. So I will be back momentarily at Fort Dragonia. All right, we are back in the Fort Dragonia. So we're going to go through this. I'm not too worried about, like, I just kind of rushed through the bosses. I'm going to, off-camera, refight them and continue on and everything like that, and get the level-up bonuses for everyone. I didn't bother here. Go ahead and get these dream images again. Strawberry jelly. And in we go. Come on. Incidentally, there was some dialogue with Sophronia when we encountered Karsh, Marcy, and Zoa. Basically, like, Sophronia, what are you doing here? And then him being like, we need to get through, even if it means that I'm leaving the Dragoons.
Finally, we've been expecting you. I have nothing personal against you, but anyone who hinders our plan must be eliminated. I am rather sorry about that.
General, what is going on here?
Sophronia, this need not concern you now. One day you will understand.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot that we have a fight against him first. Oops. I did forget about that. It's not too big of a deal.
Care for some warming up first, eh? Then come now, lads. I will take you on.
It changed my party order. Yeah, things are actually starting to do some damage to us now. Shocking, I know. 750, oh my lord. Yeah, you didn't know he was so good, huh? He's so powerful. There is another star. 2 hit points, 1 magic resistance for Auld. 4 hit points, 1 strength, 1 resistance, 1 magic resistance for Sophronia. And 2 hit points, 1 strength for a Tidal Rabbit. Yeah, Sophronia now has more strength than Auld. Now, this is not with all the full level up bonuses, so that might change. I don't know.
You are a worthy opponent. But let us see how you do now. I shall give it my all. Lynx, you traitor! You were extremely useful in helping me make my way around these islands. I appreciate your help, General. However, I no longer have any need for you. This fort shall serve as a fine grave marker for you and your dragoons. May you rest in peace. Damn! Forgive me, Tyrion. Now let this be your final resting place as well.
Alright, come on. See, like, we got the proper positioning there on the screen, and then Title Rabbit and Sophronia decide to change places. That's so weird. Alright, so right now Lynx is not using the shimmery weapon. 777. Gonna glide hook. Fine. 0 damage. How about... you know what? You know what? You used your level 3. I'll use my level 3. Dash and slash. Boop. 492. Alright, Title Rabbit. Get the kill. Bonk him with your pan. Was hoping for a little bit more. Really hoping for a little bit more. Alright. Was really hoping for Title Rabbit to get the kill there. Everything's better with killing people with pans. Hey, look! 69 stars. Nice. 6 hit points, 1 strength, 1 magic resistance, 5 hit points, 1 agility, 1 magic resistance for Sophronia, and 3 hit points, 1 magic resistance for Title Rabbit. Greater Pendragon Sigil, which I've never used. I'm not really sure how effective they are.
You're more trouble than I thought. But do you really think your skills are superior to mine?
Yeah, I kind of just showed that.
Hold your seahorses.
Lord Smappy. So I believe she would show up if you hadn't gone back to get her as well.
You ain't getting away with what you did, Lynx.
Ald, have you ever questioned who you really are?
Ald?
What has been the significance of your existence up until now? On that ominous day 10 years ago, the boundary of space and time was torn, and part of me, in fact, died.
Kitty! No, bad kitty. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. No. Bad kitty. Doesn't really work on kitties, does it?
You cannot defeat me, Ald. Erasing my existence would be the same as wiping out your own.
Don't be taken in by his rubbish, Ald. This guy's full of it.
We'll see about that. There are 2 sides to every coin. Life and death, love and hate. They're all the same.
What'd you say? Talk some sense, will ya?
Ah, good. Ah, headache's gone.
It's just fine.
Ald, what's wrong? Lynx, what have you done to Ald? Ald, you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just fine, Lord Smappy. See, this should be the first sign to anyone, because Ald doesn't talk. He's a silent protagonist. Just gonna step away for a moment.
What are you doing, Lynx? Now's your chance, Lord Smappy. Kill him.
Yeah, I know. This is the end of you, Lynx. Say your prayers.
I wonder if she's actually going to be in the fight. Yeah, see, it's all shimmery. Yeah, it swapped out Tidal Rabbit. Interesting. Alrighty. It's doing good damage there. Alright, what are you gonna do? Ow. 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 Rude. Alright. Well, you know, it's been a while. Go, my kitties! Alright, you're gonna dash and slash. This will probably kill me. No, it did not. Okay, element. All I have is cures. It's a little unfortunate there. Ow. Well, I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. That one definitely feels like they boosted the power more than other boss fights. You did it, Lord Smappy. Yeah. Now finish him. What's wrong? Settle it once and for all. Here, hand me your dagger. I'll finish him off. Watch this, Lord Smappy. I'll avenge Luca for you. Die, Lynx! Wait. What, Lord Smappy? Oh, right, this would be the first time that you would have heard about that. He's your foe, isn't he?
How do you know Luca's name?
Hmm? What are you talking about, Lord Smappy?
Not once did I ever mention Luca's name to you all. No, don't tell me you're...
See, that's why you should never give up your weapon to even your best friends, because you never know when some magical body swapping thing might happen and cause them to apparently turn on you. So yeah, just don't do it. Can't believe you're just spilling that strawberry jam all over the floor there. It's terrible. Oh, why? Quiet. You too.
Huh? No!
This is the end of the road for you, Lord Smappy.
You're Lynx, ain't ya?
I'll send you to see Luca. I'll finish you off later. Look at yourself, Lynx. Excellent. The enmity is growing. The only thing pure in this world is enmity. Well, then the time has come for the curtain to fall. Your services are no longer needed. Your existence is worthless. Farewell, Auld. Finally, I have the key. The key to the Gate of Fate. Time has finally come for the frozen flame to awaken. Come to the Sea of Eden, Auld, should you wish to end your dream of 10 years ago. Now let love bleed. Darker and deeper than the seas of hell. Ha 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 ha! Alright, well, I thought I might get to the boss fight and stuff like that, but I am definitely not going to. Alright, so, I mean, a lot of that was the same, but we got to see some extra dialogue with people that we hadn't had in the party before. Sophronia does not have any dialogue with Salt and Pepper when you encounter them in the caves, though. Whee! So once we get out of here, we'll be able to go back to the back to Opasa Beach, but we won't be able to get to the other world. But we will be able to go fight Lavos, and at that point, we will have a new ending. But I have to get out of here, and I'm actually going to reload and do the boss fights while also ensuring that I'm getting... I'll probably want to trap some more spells as well, or try to at least. And also end up, you know, getting the max level up bonuses and stuff like that. But that will be for next time. In the meantime... Oops. I'm down to 1 hit point. Everything has been unequipped. I've got Glide Hook, Feral Cats, Forever Zero. I do still have the Spectra Swallow and the green plate. That's the other thing, is that I'll want to make sure... Let's see, I got red plate, white plate. I do not see the yellow plate. So yeah, I'm going to need to make sure that I've unequipped things before I go into that fight as well. Because they are still holding on to those things. Yeah. And one of the prism mails. I'll just put, like, stone mail on people and stuff like that, so... Probably not even stone mail, actually. I don't know. We'll see. But that will all be for next time. See you then, everyone.